The business we're in can be tough. Bad weather, breakdowns, and we have a lot on our plates even when things are going well. And of course, our ships are our homes as well as being our place of work.
So when crew members board their new ship, they should expect it to be fit for purpose. That is, designed and built with the user and the operational task in mind, taking into account the environmental conditions that it's likely to encounter during its working life. That's reasonable, isn't it? Welcome to Alert. If you've visited the website before, you'll know that Alert sets out to improve awareness of the human element in the maritime industry. And it does that by seeking opinion from maritime professionals worldwide. In this issue, we'll be looking at the whole business of ship design with the seafarer in mind, or not in mind, as the case may be.
The reality is that few, if any, of the crew boarding their new ship will have been involved in its design and build. Yet these are the people who are going to work and live within the ship. And these are the people who will first spot those irritating design errors, some of which may not be readily identified until sea trials. Critical lines of sight obscured by equipment, machinery or furniture. Poor leads for ropes and wires, tripping hazards around the decks, and many others. Errors that now would be impossible or far too expensive to rectify. Yet, long before commissioning, could probably have been solved.
Apart from making sure the design results in a ship that's fit for purpose, it's also important that the crew is familiar with the ship well before it leaves the builder's yard. Those who have to operate the various systems must be properly trained on them. They shouldn't be expected to pick it up after they join the ship, or accept a quick briefing on it from the commissioning engineer, or simply read the handbook, which may in itself be technically complicated, difficult to understand, and not even written in the native language of the reader.
If you've never heard the term user-centered design before, you have now. It may sound complicated, but it isn't. And it's something most of us use already anyway. Picking the family holiday. Who's going? Who likes beach holidays? Who likes camping in the hills? Who likes French food? Who doesn't? Do we drive or fly? Hotel or self-catering? The successful holiday is one where all the people involved, the stakeholders, are recognised and their requirements considered.
Exactly the same principles can be applied to a marine model. But although UCD has been successfully applied in a number of shore-based applications where user acceptance has been greatly improved, it struggles for acceptance by the maritime sector.
The apparent lack of interest in user-centered design is a little surprising because the benefits of increased user acceptability are enormous. Take suppliers, for example. UCD shortens and sweetens the most difficult phase of commissioning and initial use. Now, this is the stage where money is flowing out like water, and if things get seriously delayed, this could break the project economically. But how different things could be if you had a responsive, cooperative and positive crew and superintendent on your side.
So what about HFE, Human Factors Engineering? Despite the best efforts of naval architects and marine engineers to typically design a ship to a fine level of HFE, problems can occur. But there is usually some leeway left for shipyard personnel to move or make adjustments to things like piping and equipment during the construction phase. A good ship design and construction program will seek to find and eliminate such HFE deficiencies, many of which could provide the opportunity for human error. What's clear is that understanding the human element in ship design is not only far better and safer for the end user, the seafarer, but there are clear financial and operational advantages for the ship operator.
That's all for this programme. If you want to see other related topics in this issue, visit the website. Thanks for joining us and hope to see you soon.